Welcome back, this is Jack. What is the voice of all things in One Piece? Don't get any guest appearance of my kitty cat. I'm going to straight up tell you, we don't have a definitive answer. All we know is what it does. For the most part, it seems the ability to communicate with things that you humans normally can't communicate with. We've seen them talk with sea kings and even inanimate objects. But its actual origin or how someone gains this ability is unknown. The actual users of this ability is less than Conqueror's Haki, and we don't know what generates you being able to use it. Is it a Haki ability? We've seen some monsters of people who can use Haki being able to use it, like Gold Rogers and Luffy, but we also see people who are completely untrained in Haki being able to use it. Not to mention there's a whole tribe of people who can just inherently do it in the Three-Eyed tribe, which we know very little about, if I'm being honest. My personal opinion is this is probably a form of observation Haki. I have no direct answer, I have no direct evidence except for in one regard. Zoro, when he is fighting number one, actually speaks about how he can hear the breath of his sword, of the rocks he was dodging. Now you could argue this is an early precursor to observation Haki. But him using that ability or that version was very different than when we saw Kobe awaken his observation Haki and Usopp the same way. It was completely different. It was just a feeling. He could feel the breath, which sounds very similar to when Luffy could hear the Sea Kings talking around him. Thought occurred to me while editing this, it might be a combination of Conqueror's Haki with Observation Haki. As we know, Conqueror's Haki can augment other types of Haki. So in this case, it would be just augmenting Observation Haki to the point that you're able to observe and hear things. Nothing concrete on this. I just happen to notice that people who are able to do this have Conqueror's Haki or suspect might have it. Ultimately, we don't know what the Breath of All Things is what it comes down to. We do know it allowed Rogers to find the Poneglyphs, so he was able to find Laftal at the end of the Grand Line. But can it be learned? Is it an inherent ability? We just don't know. You know what I'm required to say? Like, subscribe, share.